Okay. All right, guys. So I wasn't gone very long. I had enough time to eat some dinner and start trying to look at some pictures. I didn't even get a chance. I downloaded the radar data and I was going to go over the storm in Lubbock. And before I was able to do that, and I was talking with Derek, we were texting, we were trying to determine whether or not the storm was going to be a 5 star. I look up on my computer screen and I see a golf ball report came in Wolforth. And when I bring up the radar, well, it looks like they're about to get our storm in Lubbock. So if they get hit again with anything over golf ball size, this will for sure push it over to a 5 star, just for the fact that they're going to get back to back storms. So, let's just get right into it, shall we? So let me bring this back down to panels, make it a little easier for you guys to see. So this is a storm right now. This is right over the town of Wolforth. About 4,500 people in that town, and it's just on the outskirts of Lubbock here. And this storm is moving. I had golf balls come in right away, and you can see, look how low the CCs are, and the fact the marker is getting this big within 1,000 feet of within 1,000 feet up means that we are probably seeing a pretty nasty storm here. Wolforth looks like they're getting blasted right now. Again, the CC values are super low on here. So it's kind of at least golf ball size hail falling right now. Um, probably probably bigger than that. Again, we're getting close to the radar. What's this thing warned for anyway? It's warned for golf balls. I'm sure it's dropping easily 2 inch hail right now. And this is over Wolforth. This is over a different area, the area that hasn't been hit yet tonight. And it's moving pretty much due east. Yeah, pretty much due east. So it's going to go right over the areas that were just hit not that long ago. So quite a bit of hits with baseball 3 inch size hail. And it looks like we're about to see another round moving in a few minutes here. This looks like a pretty intense hail swath. Elsewhere, man, we got this storm over down here over Wilson's pretty nasty. Oh, we got another radar update. Here we go. Yeah, so we have it's like a pretty much like a wall here. This whole pink area, definitely upwards of at least golf ball size hail. This golf ball report came in real early, which makes me think that we're probably seeing some pretty big hail in here. Like we are just now getting over here, and I already had golf balls. So this will be moving into the outskirts of Lubbock. Wolforth is the outskirts of Lubbock. I guess. I mean, we're splitting hairs here on whether or not we text in this area. And Wolforth itself small, but it kind of connects to Lubbock a little bit here. So I guess the discretion of Heather whether or not it's going to push forward. Now, big thing you're noticing here that the marker is getting smaller. That's literally just because it is getting closer and closer to the radar. The marker is eventually just going to kind of disappear once it gets into this region. So it doesn't look like it's weakening at all, that's for sure. Let me look at CDR, looks pretty good. KDP looks fine. Need some rotation. Echo tops are freaking useless on this one. VILD. I don't use this one too much, but you can see it. This still looks fine. Moving into the city here. So again, this will be a whoops. That's not the one I wanted. This will be a second round of hail moving in. I think this neighborhood here. This has got to be. I think the Lubbock line's got to be pretty close to where Wolforth is right now. One of these neighborhoods is bound to be technically in Lubbock. I think this right here is Lubbock, and then this over here is Wolforth. So right now the storm is in Wolforth and it's moving to the east, and it'll probably impact the same areas that were just impacted not that long ago. See, is the warning updated any? No, we're still going for golf balls. A couple other storms going on. Of course, a big thing with Lubbock is there's Lubbock and not much else. So unless this storm makes a grand journey all the way to Amarillo, I don't think that's happening. So again, continuing, we had some golf ball size hail, I want to say. Yeah, ping pong and golf ball size hail fell in Burke Burnett. It was a little while ago. Storm moved through. So just to the north of Wichita Falls. So Wichita Falls, folks, you probably, I'm sure you guys go check out Burke Burnett all the time. That's right on your doorstep. Had some showers, some thunder showers. Ooh, a little bit, maybe even a little bit of lightning. All right. Moving up on the city. Here, nice to You hear some thunder, maybe. So yeah, right now we're basically just kind of waiting. Okay, so we sent an alert for Wolfforth, so I guess Wolfforth indeed is we're sending text for. So here we go. Storm's moving fairly slow here, moving towards Lubbock on a radar frame update. And again, you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, I know it looks a little cluttered. I'll zoom in. All these greens and blues and yellows is all hail. And since we're pretty close to the actual radar source, it really kind of highlights it a lot more. So it's real easy to see where the hail is falling. Again, hail all the way up in here. I don't know how much of that is quarter size hail. Probably cuts off around here somewhere. But again, probably a golf ball 2-inch hail falling right now. And we're very close to going over the same areas that were just hit before. So you get that double hit, which usually when that happens and one of the hits drops baseballs, that tends to push us over the edge for some 5-star action. I have a news station page still up from when I was researching stuff before. I'm going to see if anyone's messaging onto their page that it's happening again. Video looks like it was taken on a potato, but this is in Wolfforth. It just posted. See all this hail. Look at all that big hail. Definitely big hail in this. Again, ignoring the fact that the video was of garbage quality. You could see the all that big hail on the ground there. Somebody said pea-sized hail and then immediately posted that video. So you can tell things suddenly, holy cow. That's a big piece of hail. Where's that? Slaton? Jesus. Boy. Yeah, so we're getting big hail right now. Again, this is over Wolfforth. Okay, got some stuff going on here. Okay, is Oklahoma getting hail today? And in which place? Asks Rudy. All these intercom messages like crazy on the computer. In terms of Oklahoma, some places got some hail. Far south, far southwestern Oklahoma, far south Oklahoma by Grandfield. There's not a lot out there. And other areas that got hail. The Fairview area got blasted with some baseballs, and who else got some hail? Bartlesville got some quarters. Perry got a little bit of hail, some golf balls, I believe. For the most part, been a little subdued, hail-wise. This one will probably. I know someone said on Hail Trace said this one might get the university. Might not. It's not moving in the right direction. Hit the university. University's way up here, right? Yeah, University of Lubbock is right where I made the little. Or not University of Lubbock. What am I talking about? Texas Tech University. Sorry, Texas Tech University is not where this storm is heading. It's gonna probably go south of there. Looks like it might hit exactly the same region that was hit before. It's looking real similar to all these other supercells. This is crazy because this area has worked over from this storm not that long ago, and yet it's still moving into Lubbock right now with pretty big hail. And probably not as strong as a previous storm. We're not seeing 3 inchers out of this. This is more golf ball to 2 inches, just adding insult to injury. Like that video I just showed you guys, that definitely had, I could see on the ground some 2 inchers. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm downloading the data from the earlier storm just so I could go over that second set of eyes on the storm. Just try to make this as accurate as possible for you guys, especially if things are going to happen multiple times. Yeah, again, you can see this is a very high volume hail. This second storm here is very high volume. Look at all that hail. Yeah, there's no baseballs in that, but you know, this will just add to the baseball hits from the earlier storm. You need a Red Bull to relax. As the storm continues to move through, I could show you where is Slate. So the storm here, roll back. Well, the storm moved through this town of Slayton, and this is the size of hail that hit them. Get it over here for you guys. Yeah, real big hail. All these storms are dropping monster hail. This is the type of stuff Texas typically gets, but this year seems to have been kind of a weird anomaly. So this is kind of more the norm. A really big hail going on across Texas. Any chance move to DFW? Paulo asks. I doubt it. I mean, that'll be a hell of a journey. A hail of a journey, if you will. Dallas is way over here. These storms are not really making that journey. It'd be very, very rarely do storms make this epic journey. I think there was one time in 2002 it managed to go from Lubbock all the way through the Dallas area with baseballs, but the fact that I had to think that hard that makes me think that it's not going to happen. We need hail damage in central Oklahoma, says Rudy, and that is true. We do need to see some hail damage. I don't know if that's going to happen. It'd be nice. Looks like some quarters happening off to the west in Iowa Park, west of Wichita Falls. But anyway, shifting back into Lubbock here. We're actually in Lubbock now. I'm willing to bet we're probably seeing quarter golf ball size hail. Because the only reason I say that, it looks like we have another storm trying to fire off down here. So that's going to cut off the inflow of this storm. We'll see if this little guy going again. Because again, this will be on the exact same area that got hit earlier. So I think we have some quarter report just came in. This is technically in Wolfforth. Yeah, in Lubbock County. Some more quarter size hail. So we're getting quarters in this. So we're getting probably quarter to golf ball size hail. The sizes are probably starting to go down because we have this other storm trying to fire up here. Looks like it's firing up with hail right away, which is kind of crazy. Will we see more than 2-inch hail in Wichita Falls? Asked Drake. And what does Wichita Falls look like? I can load up a second radar to show you guys the Wichita Falls radar site. Just give me a second for that to load up. You can look at it on Earth on here. In the meantime, I do not think you're going to see any sort of lofty hail that the area in Lubbock saw. But we might get some quarters out of this. We'll see. I just need to get my second GR analyst opened up. So I can have two radars at once. Fortunately, no hail in the Atlanta area. Give this a chance here to load up. I said in Rush Springs, Oklahoma, and Chickasha, Oklahoma, too. Yeah, pretty much anywhere in the Oklahoma City area could see. I might need to load up Wichita County. second, guys, to get myself situated for the Wichita Falls area. Okay, so there's Wichita Falls. Here's the storm. Looks like it's on your doorstep here. I don't know. You might get some hail in the northern sides of town here. We'll check back in on that in a minute. Okay, so as I was saying, how we were talking about. There we go. We were talking about how a second storm was forming. Well, here we go. We got. Okay, what are the chances the storm system heading towards San Antonio will produce? Oh boy, huh? San Antonio's far away from Lubbock, man. I don't know if that's going to be the case. And I think Derek, I think Derek's on the comment section here. Yeah, we're talking. But yeah, Derek, I think he's the one that's under the Hail Trace monitor, the Hail Trace account right now. Obviously, I'm on the Hail Trace account as well, but I'm talking. But if the comments in there, I think he's answering any questions you guys are asking. It looks like we have, so the second storm, okay, all right, let's focus back up. Okay, so we have this storm. I pop back on. As the storm moved towards Wolf Fourth with golf ball, 2-inch size hail. This storm is now dying. We have the second storm trying to fire up now. And it looks like we're kind of getting this. Appears to be some explosive development. The CCs are really bottoming out on here. But again, we're also very close to the radar. So curious how big this hail is going to get. Somebody said Abilene maybe. Abilene maybe. Where is Abilene at? Probably not. Yeah, most likely I would venture a guess saying that Abilene will not see any hail from this tonight. I think we're being pretty exclusively in on the Lubbock area. So looking right here in this area got blasted with baseball to 3-inch hail just like an hour and a half ago. So looks like we have more hail falling. Question is how big this hail is right now. When these storms go up like this, they're dropping hail, the sizes can kind of range. I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing $250 size hail out of this as it immediately is going up. Hopefully, let's see if I can pop back onto this lovely Facebook page I've been using here. Where is the new storm blowing up? This is in Lubbock. New storm is blowing up right along 98th Street and Quaker Ave. So again, this is an area that had a bunch of big time hail. Again, just like an hour and a half ago. Okay, someone said 100 in Chicago again, marble size hail in the second round. So it looks like second storm. Once it started coming through here, the hail got smaller. We're gonna have to see how big this gets here. Maybe these are times where the CCs are low, but we're picking up at 400 or 500 feet. So I think there's a lot of hail falling at the very least. Okay. Dang. In the meantime, look at this picture that I found. Someone posted. Look at all that. It's only big hail in there from 124th and Slide Road. I don't think that's a storm right now because it's time is it? It's about 10 o'clock. A little late for the sun to still be out. Not sure what you're talking about. It hasn't rained to drop here. What's Tim Adams talking about? Okay, the marker is getting bigger on this. This is a good sign. We're getting hail growth happening. even this close to the radar, the marker is getting bigger. And the hail, the CCs are looking healthy. I think we're getting quite a bit of hail here again. Nice if I got a report just to kind of confirm. This is always probably the hardest part with our job here is when a storm is going up essentially over the radar, and you have to try to figure out how big that hail is on its initial explosion up to see is it going to be one of those storms that starts out small and gets bigger, or it just immediately goes up and baseballs. That's the big question. Let's see, asking, hey buddy, what about for St. Louis, Missouri? Possibly tomorrow. I haven't really looked too much into it. I do know that there is a risk for the St. Louis area tomorrow. They'll have a full forecast for that tomorrow morning, 12 a.m. forecast. Obviously, I haven't done zero forecasting for tomorrow yet this evening because I'm going over the storms going on right now. Oh yeah, Derek's answering this question. Shaping up to be a 5-star, asked Dustin. Most likely, it's starting to really look like a 5-star map. A lot of these areas, this area that's getting hail right now, is getting hit for the second time this evening. Again, like places like 98th Street and Quaker Ave, etc. That seems to be where things were before. That's where things are happening now. So yeah, looks like we'll be getting that 5-star map. So let's check in on the Wichita Falls area. And it looks like we might be swinging and missing here, guys. The hook is coming through. Maybe a little bit of hail is, in here. Might be a little bit of hail in here. Ignore this huge CC drop. This is just noise. You can tell that was there before the storm even moved through. It's probably stupid windmill things probably kind of in the way. And the storm's got a nice hook, and the hook's going through the north side of Wichita Falls, but I don't think there must be. That's a nice shirt. Must be on his way to the club, says Derek. I am not. No, I'm home. I'm hanging out with my dog. You guys can see. He's our helper. He might be our good luck charm here. I don't go to the club. You guys are just giving me crap. I don't go to the club. I have no reason to go to the club. All right, I think I heard some thunder, and a little thunder shower attempting to get itself together in Oklahoma City. We're down by Chickasha. That'd be great if one of those could get going. Don't have much confidence that it will. Alright. Still no new reports coming in. As we have, again, it looks like an area of storms happening. Here, again, this is all over an area that's already been hit tonight with up to baseball at 3-inch size hail. And we have, this looks pretty good. Again, I don't think we're seeing anything crazy. No more 3-inch hail out of this. Could squeak out some golf balls. I'm trying to kind of let this play out and see what might be coming of this. I know, I'm sure Heather. Somebody just said marble to golf ball size hail at 100th and Upland. Wherever that may be. Around in here somewhere, it looks like. If Heather's watching, or if Frank's watching, or if somebody wants to send out a push alert. Look at that quarter report popped up. So I have a picture here up to golf ball, some isolated golf ball size hail. So quarter. Some golf balls are falling right now in this as we are moving through this here. So again, just a second round. I mean, that just adds more hits to roofs and everything, guys. I mean, doesn't need to be baseballs twice in a row. That'd be crazy if it was, but it looks like another round, quarter to golf ball size hail, hitting the same exact area that was hit not too long ago. So 2 rounds of hail here in Lubbock, and I guess as Derek was like looking over there, it looks like it was a good area. Some big houses around here. Again, I've never been to Lubbock before, but I guess this is a more affluent area of the city, so that is always a plus. Maybe it's where all the Texas Tech professors live at, where they coaches kicking themselves for losing Baker Mayfield's house. Storm is trying. Derek says Storm's trying a little near Pocket City, not going yet, but worth watching. So obviously, I'm not the only one here watching Storms. Heather's mapping. Frank is watching Storms. Derek's watching Storms. We're all watching it. We may all be home, but work doesn't stop. So, let's see. Yeah, the Storm is continuing to move through again. I think we're probably seeing quarter a golf ball size hail. It's nothing crazy. I think the golf balls are a little more isolated this second round. So we see here you got the 0.88, we got the 1 inch. It's not as big of hail this time around, but hey, again, it's just more hits. It's adds that insult to injury essentially over the areas that got blasted an hour ago. Those of you who didn't watch the first stream, Lubbock, the same area of Lubbock got hit with tennis ball with 3-inch size hail. So really did number. Finally, some good hail. I know a lot of you guys have been frustrated by the lack of events going on in the past this entire year. So it's good to see some other storms happening. For example, this little guy from this little guy from the storm earlier today. Again, seeing that tennis ball size hail, real big one. All right. Cool, Charlie. Good to know you are super happy about this storm going on here. All right. You can see a whole bunch of pictures. Those who weren't watching before, there's a variety of areas that got hit. Some of the outskirts of town were hit by really big hail as well. That another close to tennis ball piece right there. Pretty high volumes of hail as well. It's always welcome. This little girl with her hailstones, and this is the video that accompanied that little girl's picture. Look at that. That was from the storm earlier. There you go. You saw I tagged Derek in that video. So yeah, you guys get the idea. You see quite a bit of hail. And with that, what's that? Ooh, we got a golf ball report. There we go. Again, the reports that are coming in are confirming what I've been talking about this whole time. The hail ranging from probably under quarter size through golf ball size. Not as crazy as the first time. Again, that just adding the hits to the storm that hit earlier. So, it looks like it probably is going to start. Let's see. How's the storm looking here? It's getting a little messier. Looks like something else is trying to form. So it's probably going to wind down. Nathan, yes, Lubbock's getting hit a second time. The same exact area that got hit about an hour or so ago is getting hit now, quarter golf ball size hail. And this is, again, moving through the exact same area that was hit. So it's just adding more hits to all the roofs that got pretty messed up from the up to 3-inch hail. Just from looking at pictures and videos, it looks like that first storm was definitely some pretty hard hail. And this is just additional hits in there. So that for sure, I mean, we were kind of flip-flopping between whether or not it was going to be a 5-star map. I was talking with Derek in the interim between these two storms, just trying to figure out the house count and, is it a good storm? We're finding some damage. We didn't want to make it a 5-star in case it was a soft hail. And then as soon as we're like, yeah, we'll probably make it a 5. Another storm was moving in. It's like, oh, now it'll definitely be a 5. Usually when you get double hits in the same area, that typically that'll bump a storm's credibility up a little bit more. So yeah, quite a bit of the hail moving closer now to Route 87. And We don't have a house count yet. It is going to be a 5-star, Nathan. That's correct. So let's see what else is happening across the area. Looks like the Wichita Falls stuff is not going to be a big deal anymore. So we're going to make a big switch. I'm going to switch off of FDR, and I'm going to jump over to Oklahoma. Derek. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we're moving over to the Lubbock area, or not Lubbock. Sorry, I'm reading and talking at the same time. It screws me up. Oh crap. Oh dang. Ponca City Storm's not looking bad. Is Frank watching this stream? I know Derek's watching this stream, so make sure somebody's on this. Put Frank on this. Hang on. I gotta load up the county. Give me a second, guys. While oh crap. My laptop was off. Wasn't plugged in. That would have been bad. Would have left you guys on a cliffhanger there if my battery died. Okay, county. Let's get this up. So the storm looks pretty good. Be damned. I think that's in Ponca City. Oh, I gotta get the roads up. This would probably be pretty good hail. I just need to get the roads. Yeah, somebody asked, Lubbock got hit twice. Say correct. It's Derek. I'm assuming he's texting in there. Okay. All right. Looks like Frank is back. He's been doing some cooking and stuff. We've all been, just doing what we need to do. Going about our day. The storms were really quiet earlier today, and I went home and kind of bummed nothing really happened. But now, it looks like we're getting a lot more activity. I was gonna sit down and watch Saturday Night Live pretty soon here. Storms, different thought process. Any day now. Come on, import. Get the roads. We can do this. Come on, computer. You got this. Okay. So this is just outside Ponca City right now. I brought up the radar at Derek's request. It looks like it's a pretty good looking storm here. Got warned for. They warned it for ping pong balls. The south edge of Ponca City right now. I bet you're getting. It's a tiny little storm, but I think you're getting close to golf ball size hail in there. I mean, let me look at a couple other things. Yeah, I think you're getting this a little area again, a small storm, little micro storm basically. But the south side of Ponca City, I think you're getting close to golf ball size hail right now, right up on the edge, right against Highway 77 and road with a bunch of numbers on it, 3310 road. I think we're getting some bigger hail in here. So this is if this can actually move through the whole town, that'd be great. That could, if this whole town gets hit with some golf ball size hail, that's enough to bump it up to a 3-star map. And Lord knows Oklahoma will take every shred of hail you can get. Every little hailstone will be helpful for that. I have to keep an eye on the storm shade too, in case that tries to do anything funky. I doubt it, but hey, we're getting some storms today anyway, so why not, right? Let's see. I'm gonna check back in on Lubbock real quick before I go back to Ponca City. Looks like the storm now. I think it's starting to kind of die off. I think we're going to watch as this crosses Route 87 on the south side of Lubbock. So I switched gears now. I'm back in Texas on the south side of Lubbock here. I think the hail is really starting to kind of fizzle out a little bit. Another storm's trying to form front of the one, down by Woodrow. It's forming in front of the storm that was making the hail, making up to the golf ball size hail. Again, going over the same areas that were hit by Lubbock earlier today with 3-inch hail. It looks like that storm now has another storm forming, so the hail core is fizzling out and moving off away from people. I think that's going to wrap up Lubbock basically, and tied a nice little bow, nice little 5-star map. Finally, another 5-star map is going to be happening here. And next frame, yes, yeah, I think the hail is winding down. Man, that storm is a monster. Hail is finally winding down Lubbock. A couple other storms out in the middle of the nowhere, getting monster storm. This is an epic storm over here. That's probably dropping baseball size hail. And up here by Hail Center, just to the west of town, looks like, heading towards west of Plainview. That's also dropping some big hail as well. Okay. Back over here. Oh, man, now the storm doesn't look like I go away from Ponca City Storm for a second, and it suddenly starts to look like trash. We'll see. And the very south side of town looks like we've seen some decent sized hail. Most of Ponca City is probably, if this is to be trusted, most of Ponca City is not going to see too much. I might have kissed it at that one. I will switch over to the Oklahoma City radar though, and kind of keep an eye on this thing as it's heading away from Chickasha and towards Norman. If it does anything exciting. No, we don't have a ton of viewers on here right now. I think things are starting to wind down. Oh God, really? That's what it looks like. What will it take to get Oklahoma City to get a storm? What will it take? Apparently more than that. Oh, it looks better. Pick this thing up from picking the Ponca City radar, or the Ponca City storm up from the Oklahoma City radar versus the other one. It looked up. Well, never mind. Say it looked better, and then it didn't. So I think it's this might have been a real quick lack of activity. Again, the very, 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 very southern sections of Ponca City might have saw a little bit of golf ball size hail. The rest of town, maybe not so much. It looks a little unimpressive now, unfortunately. So that was that. I had to say. Otherwise, yeah, I think the storm is winding down in Lubbock. I think I'm going to probably wrap this up again. If for some reason something else does pop up, I will be around. I'm home. I'm not going to do anywhere else tonight. So I'll do any other live streaming if we if need be, if something else gets hit, if for some reason Lubbock's hit another time. But it is a 5-star map. We did it, guys. 5-star map across Lubbock. So you and every roofer you know is probably heading out there tomorrow. So good luck, everybody. Get our map. It's our 5-star map. Again, here, Hail Trace, there might be a link provided. I don't know. If not, go on hailtrace.com. You can bring that up. If you're already a subscriber for all of Texas or the Lubbock area, you should be able to go and pop onto that map right away. The house count stuff aren't done yet, obviously, and now there's a second storm moving through, but they will be done in the maps online and able for you to be seen. And yeah, Derek might be able to wear his green pants. Maybe that means he'll do his video tomorrow. He might do the video tomorrow. If not, he'll have his green pants on Monday. So, wrap this up, guys. I will see you tomorrow, unless Derek does the video. And Derek will see you tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have some exciting forecast news for the Great Lakes region. Yeah, it'd be the Great Lakes region tomorrow. So, tune in for that. And I'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. I'm going to watch Saturday Night Live. Have a good one.